Okay, so in this video I'm just going to finish up a few things on our Chapter 2 review for the test. Just 3 questions I didn't quite get to in the first video, so it should be pretty short on this one. Write the equation of a line. Remember, we've got 3 different versions, 3 different forms, but the one they want here is slope-intercept form. Okay, so the trick is we're going to need to find the slope. So there's that little formula that we've used a bunch, where you subtract the y's on top. And most students, again, when I see this, they put the 7 first. So I'm going to do 7 minus 1 for my y's, and then the x's I'm going to do in the same order. So 1 minus negative 2. So we're going to get 6 over, this becomes a plus, so 3. This means our slope is 2. And the trick is we don't know the y-intercept, right? Remember, visually, that's where it crosses on the y-axis somewhere. Right, so the trick I generally use is I use point slope first and then convert it to y equals form. Right, and this is pretty straightforward because we have a couple points. So maybe I'm going to use this thing as my point, and we have the slope is 2. So I'm going to do y minus 1 equals the slope of 2. X minus negative 2 becomes a plus. Okay, and then just clean this up. So distribute this so that we have y minus 1 equals 2x plus 4, and then add 1 to both sides, you get 2x plus 5. Okay, and so that is our answer, slope-intercept. If we wanted point slope, we could have stopped right there, but this one asks for, sorry, I can label these maybe. This one's point slope, and this one is slope-intercept. All right, and actually if we wanted standard, we'd be pretty much there too, right? If we minus 2x's from both sides of this last equation, we could get standard form. All right, so that's kind of a review of all your forms in one question. All right, so graphing, remember we had these like V, that's the absolute value shape. Okay, and the original one is at 0, 0 on the coordinate plane. So it starts at 0, 0. Sorry, my picture is pretty poor there, but it starts at 0, 0. Okay, and so how is this one different? All right, what does the minus 3 and the plus 7 do? Okay, so inside goes left or right opposite, we think. So that means it's going to be right 3. The vertex is going to move right 3. And then that's going to go up 7. Right? And please keep in mind that's not a slope. Sometimes students think that's the slope because it looks like a slope, right? 3 up 7. But that's just where our graph is going to start at. Right? So we're going to start there. And the slope is actually the number that's in front here, which is just 1. So our slope is actually a 1 to 1 v. So it's that same shape, just shifted right 3 up 7. All right, slightly different one, except it's squared now. Right, so just remember the squared shape looks like that. That's the basic one, so f of x equals x squared. So how would this be different if we had a minus in front and a plus 3 there? Okay, so when the negative is on the inside like that, that's going to make it reflect over y-axis. Okay, and the plus 3 here is going to make it go left 3. All right, and so the order of the year here actually matters. I think if we were to graph this out on Desmos, what would happen is it actually goes left 3 first. So it would look like it'd be over here. Okay, but then it actually gets reflected across the y-axis, so it ends up looking like it went right 3. So our final graph would be this one right here. So g of x, and again, if you wanted to verify that, you could graph it out on Desmos and just verify that it does look like this one here on the right. All right, I think that's it for the review of Chapter 2. Thanks for watching.